Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Ellis, and today I'm here with some breaking news. Lewis Dobbin has departed the club. He's joined Aston Villa on a permanent transfer, a deal that none of us really expected a week ago. It's happened really quickly. He's out of the club, he's gone, he's moved to Aston Villa, back to the Midlands. He was born in Stoke, so not too far from where he grew up, but a transfer that's shocked us all, really. And you do wonder why it's actually happened because, of course, Lewis Dobbin played for Everton in the academy. He's come through, started to feature a bit last year. Fantastic goal against Chelsea at Goodison Park. We won't forget that one in a hurry, and that big 2-0 win with his left foot. That was a great moment for him. We'll always remember the pride in his face when he ran over to the park and celebrate that. But he's not going to be at Everton this season, and unfortunately, Aston Villa are going to benefit from a player who, to me, seems like he's going to have a really bright future. He seems a talented player, brave, direct, pacey. He obviously had something that our wingers didn't always have last year. He just had that bit of something special, but obviously, you then have got to think in the system, was he going to be as defensively disciplined as the likes of Jack Harrison and Dwight McNeil? But he's leaving now, and interestingly, Tim Irabunum is coming the other way. So for a fee that's almost the same as each other, it's quite interesting. So Tim Irabunum's joining Everton for £9 million. Lewis Dobbin is leaving Everton to Aston Villa also for around £9 million. And Lewis Dobbin's market value is £2.5 million on transfer market. So it's an interesting one, that's for sure. There are a few people saying, could it be PSR related? I don't want to speculate because, of course, hopefully Everton have signed Tim Irabunu because they want to sign him, and hopefully Aston Villa want to sign Lewis Dobbin. But it may be that there's a bit of a loophole there, perhaps being able to put on the books that you can say you've received £9 million, but the other club don't have to say they've received it that year because they only start paying at a later date. So perhaps it is something that's going to help both clubs in their pursuit to avoid PSR breaches. We do not want another breach, do we? Of course not. But it's a player that's come from the academy. So that is a bit demoralising, just feeling like you've lost another one of those players who came through at Everton. Of course, I remember him. He played against Chorley in the under-23s, and I was at Victory Park, and I saw him score a hat-trick. So ever since then, I've really rooted for the lad. So to see him leave is disappointing. But for me, the big thing is, if this is to help our PSR situation, if you have to sell Lewis Dobbin to make sure that Jared Brownthwaite stays, or at least stays longer so we can get more money out of the transfer, then I think it might just be needs must. So if that's the reason why they've done it, then I can completely understand that. I hope Lewis Dobbin has a fantastic career. I think he's definitely got a bright future. It'd be interesting to see how many minutes he actually gets at Aston Villa because they've got some top players, haven't they? But they're in Europe, so perhaps you could even see Lewis Dobbin in the Champions League. But if it makes sense for Everton, I trust that Kevin Felwell and the club will have thought about it. And if it is a case of not wanting to have to let Jared Brownthwaite go for 35, 40 million, those crazy bids that Manchester United are putting in, then I'll accept that and I'll say, you know what, that might be the right thing to do. So, yeah, best of luck to Lewis Dobbin. Hopefully, that is it now for outgoings for quite a while. And hopefully, that just tips us under the threshold for PSR. And this June the 30th magic deadline day that seems to be happening, hopefully won't matter to us by then. But fingers crossed over the summer, we get a few more players in. There has been links as well to Minty from Newcastle, potentially could be coming in, but that could see Dominic Calvert-Lewin going the other way. Loads could happen still in this summer. It's going to be a busy one. It's always a busy one with Everton, isn't it? But the main news now is Lewis Dobbin has departed from the club for £9 million. And I'm sure all of you agree with me and wish him absolutely all the best at Aston Villa and hope he has a great career on from now. He's only 21, remember, loads of time ahead. But one thing for sure, I'll be rooting for him because he's wore his heart on his sleeve when he's played for us. He's looked like he really wanted to be there. He's shown a lot of ability and just a lot of passion for the club as well. So good luck to him. But that is all today on the Toffee Blues. Stay on the channel for more updates for transfers throughout this summer window. There's going to be loads going on, loads of content. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Are you going to miss Lewis Dobbin, or do you think it's the right thing to do? Let me know. See you later.